Sorry. Yeah, on Johnny Yarbrough's yesterday, right? Jim Terry calls me out and goes, "What the fuck you doing over LCs, like being LC simp?" And I'm like, "What the fuck, Jim? Are you really calling me out for this shit? When only like a month ago, you were saying that you had all these receipts on Johnny Yarbrough being a kiddie fiddler. Johnny Yarbrough touched all his siblings. I've got proof. I've talked to all his family members. They all say he touched his siblings. What the fuck are you doing over there?" So, yeah, it's either two things. It was true, which I don't think it was. I think you're just a clout chasing prick, which I know you are, because you're just full of shit. You're just full of shit. Still no? Is there still no sound? Craig, put a 1 in chat if there's still no sound. It should be sound now. Yeah, fucking. Anyways, fucking. Yeah, Johnny Yarbrough. I feel sorry for you having him over there, man. Like, I know you having him over there for views, but bruv, like, you're selling your soul, Johnny. He put you on a kiddie fiddler. How can you, Johnny? How can you, like? I understand, because, like, you know, sometimes you got to, some things that you don't agree with. It's YouTube. You can't control what people do. So I sort of understand what you're doing for the views, but not what he said. He was putting you on a kiddie fiddler, ringing your family, trying to get, and it was just bullshit. And yeah, it's just like how can he even call me out for being over LCs when he's doing that shit? Like, what the fuck? Like I've said this before. There's only one thing I'll call people out for on here, and that's kiddie shit. Anything else? What can I say? Because it's adults, you know what I mean? Like fuck, I'm not going to try and control anyone's life. And the faster you guys figure that shit out on here, like, I'm only new compared to some of you, like you guys, like Harley Dud. Harley Dud, you're a fucking gronk. You're a big gronk. Stick in the mud, you're just a flop. Where are you now? You're just nowhere. Banshiana, you're a lonely old bitch who fucking got slapped up by her husband, who's got no cunt. Jim and Mr. X, yeah, they're funny. I don't mind. To be, in all honesty, I don't mind Jim and X at all. Like, I actually like them. I think they're pretty funny. But when he called me out yesterday, it pissed me off. It's like, how can you call me out for being on LCs when you fucking have put this bloke on a PDF file and then you're on his channel? The things he said about Bell V and the shit that Bell V said about Jim. But they're friends now. I don't get it. Yeah, Jim. I don't get me wrong. Like, I like what some of the shit that Jim does. Like, some of the when he's doing his comedy, it's funny. But when he starts attacking people, it's not, because he doesn't know how to attack people properly. Like, it's like he gets butthurt, like he's a butthurt little kid that wants to snatch his toy back. That's how I take it. It's like a butthurt little kid that wants to snatch his toy back, and it's like, no, and yeah, I just, he just spins me out, Jim. Like, some of the shit that he does, like how could he call? How can you even contemplate calling me out, Jim? Like, when you're on a fucking dude's panel that you said he's a kiddie fiddler. Like, I just don't know. I just can't say anymore. Like, what else can I fucking say? And I told you yesterday, I left it on Johnny. Johnny would have told you, Jim, that I was making this live. I know you're live now too, Jim. Come up, mate. Come up. Type in chat. I'll let you up. We'll talk about it like real men, without yelling, because I hate that shit. I hate yelling. That's why I tell you, a lot of the shit why I've stepped back from YouTube is because of all the yelling over each other. I don't like it. I've had to yell at people. Like, I found myself yelling on here just because there's so many people talking over each other, and you feel like you have to yell just to get your point across, and that's how it gets on here. So that's exactly right, Sherry. That's what I'm trying to get at. The only reason they're doing it is for the fucking views, and it's like, call your shit out, Jim. Like, why hasn't people called that out? Like, you can't just go put someone on a PDF file for views. Like, man, imagine if I'd done that, right? Just say, like, I had a bloke that lived near me or something, or lived in Australia. Like, I'd done that to a bloke that lived in Australia. Man, there's people here that would bash you if they heard that. Like, they're like, what is, like, they don't have to hear it. Like, there is stupid people out there. Like, they don't even have to hear that. And they'd go like, what? He's a PDF file? Fuck, I've seen that dickhead down the street. I know where that cunt lives. Wait till I fucking see him next time. They could have got him ended. They could have got him ended. Watch Jim and fucking Jim called me out for being on LCs, and it's like, that's none of his business. And yeah, Jim was putting Johnny Yarborough on a PDF file for fuck knows how long, but then it's all cool for him to be over there on his panel. So yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know how someone like him can try and even call someone out. It's like, nah, Jim, it doesn't sit well with me, mate. And Bell V, when you're done with Bell V, yeah, he's a simp. Yeah. Once you're done with Bell V, and I've said this to your face, Jim, on a panel, once you're done with Bell V, you'll throw her under the bus like you do with everyone else. Hey, girl, Ron. Yeah, you'll throw them under the bus like everyone else. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything, but yeah, like, don't make out like you're a good person, Jim, because you're not. You're just as bad as me. We're all just as bad as each other. I don't know how else I can put it. Like, the shit's been going on this since I've been on YouTube and been in this community. I've seen so many dramas over shit, and then I've seen dramas over real shit. Yeah, that's what it's all about, Buster. It's like, you want to be real? Like, let's be real. Like, come on, let's be real. Like, that's something I'll call out every time is a PDF file. Like, I don't care who you are. If I find out anyone on here is a PDF file, I'll call it out every time. And I didn't believe Johnny was, because I know Jim does a lot of shit for fucking views and just for clout. And that's what it seems like. You're done, Jim. So you're going to come out and say that was just all bullshit. So, like, all your content's fake. All your content is just fake. Is that what we're getting at, Jim? All your clout chasing's all fake. So all like I'll bring this up now. Like the Ferrari crash of LC. I've actually looked that up myself as well. That's not LC. You fucking crazy. You clout chasing dickhead. That's not LC. You can clearly see the fucking. So yeah, you just clout chase for shit. Johnny, bro, stop selling your soul. I like you, mate. Stop selling your soul. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. You're gonna end up like these fucking Hollyweird cunts. Because look, X hangs around Hollyweird, don't he? Wonder if he's been to any giddy parties. Like, next time I see you on panel, Mr. X, I'll be asking you that, because I know you love your Hollyweird shit. Yeah, no, watch it. I've looked right into it. It is not LC. And you know what? I'll do a video on that. LC, you're in chat now, so I'll talk about it more now. I'll actually do a video on it, and I'll put up pictures, the young dude's name, because he was only young, and the year it was. Like, how could LC be the age he is now? Get your fucking shit right, cunts. Like, before you go clout chasing and try and bring up fake shit, like on Johnny, like on LC, it's all fake. Like, I'm going to expose that shit. Hey, Hotspot, haven't seen you in a minute. It's all fake, man. All your content's fake. So all... yeah, so I don't really know him. Yeah, Matt, that's what I'm saying. That crashes all over the news. It's got, yeah. And the dude's nowhere near LC's age. He's much younger. If anyone's looked into it, you'll know what I'm talking about. The dude's much younger than LC. It's bullshit. Just bullshit. Like he was, man, if I was Johnny Yarbrough and Jim was putting me on a PDF file, I would have, like, if Jim was in Australia, I wouldn't give a fuck where he was. I would have travelled to where he was, and he says he's a big man and shit. Well, put me on a PDF file and I'll come for you. Like, if he was in Australia, you know what I mean? Like, if over in America, I'm just gonna have to laugh it off and call him a fuckwit. But yeah, if he done that in Australia, if he was Australian and done that, I'd go after him for sure, 100%. Like, because that shit's fucking, that's not right. Yeah, Jim hiding. Like I even put the fucking, I said it to him yesterday. I'm making a live on this. Johnny knew this, so Jim would know. Jim's just a clout chasing. And Jim, I'll come at the Bob's next time Bob goes live. I'm coming over there. And Bob, don't let me on. I know that you're part of the simp crew. Because Bob, I think you're different. Hope you're different. You don't, Bob, you've got many followers. You've got a sturdy fucking following, Bob. You don't need his clout chasing shit. Always have him on panel, but you don't need to 18 to docket. You don't need to bend to his like things. Yeah, that's right, Sherry. But they all did, and I bet you fucking stick in the mud, wanks over it. Feast mode, and his little 15-year-old, or she looks 15. I don't think she is. That's just me clout chasing. Little fat rice bubble looking thing. I bet you he uses that for like to get it up, because like it'd be pretty hard to get it up over that thing. Feast mode, like fuck, man. Like, I know you're not a catch yourself, but fuck, brother. Come on, mate. Come on. It's just be like two fat pigs rolling in a fucking mud pen. Like, fuck. Two fat ass pigs. Stuck pigs, man. Like, fuck me. Now I'm just a little bit pissed off that I'm getting called out for this shit. He is? Well, if Bob don't let me on, well, Bob, I won't be coming over then, mate. Like, if you don't let me on panel, I don't mind. Like, it's all up to the person who owns the channel. Hey, David. But yeah, I'll try and go on. Because yeah, I want to see them personally on panel and put this across to them. I'm actually going to go to Johnny's when you go live next, Johnny. You said I'm allowed to come over, Johnny. I'm coming over next time you go live, Johnny. Yeah, bro. I will be there waiting in chat, and I'll be jumping straight on panel. As soon as Jim's there, I'll jump straight on panel. Because, man, it's just a joke. Like how? Hey, Stephus, big up Stephus. How can he call out that and then be on your panel? Like, he was calling you a PDF file, bro. And then like this is what's getting me, Johnny. Like, you have him on your panel. That's why I left that message after I got banned out of your chat, like timed out and shit, for what I said. I was like, what? I'm backing you up, Johnny. I'm backing you up, and I got timed out. I was giving them shit, saying, oh, you're just clout chasing and shit. So is this, because I know it can't be true. Oh, it shouldn't be true anyway, because I just know what they're like. So, man, yeah, Johnny, just move away from him, man. Like, I don't know what else I can say, brother. They, yeah, he's an old geezer. Yeah, it's just like, Jim, if you're any watching, mate, type in chat. As soon as you type in chat, I'll put the in, because I don't want anyone else up here but you or Johnny. You and Johnny. I want you both up here. And I won't backstages or anything like that. I'm not like that. Yeah. That's right, Jump. That's exactly right. And whatever he does, it's all sweet. Have you heard how he talks to women and like just like for no reason, because they don't like something he does. You know what I mean? Like they don't actually go at him. They just don't like something he does, so he just attacks them. It's like Belle V. Belle V, right, has admitted yesterday she blocked me in her chat. Belle, you're an old prune. Fuck you. Yeah. When Johnny throws you on, when Jim throws you under the bus, Belle, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh hard when you go just to being a fuckwit again. Talking about your kid, mate. You're to be honest, Belle, you're a sick individual. Talking about cucumbers, what were you doing, pickling them? Because that's what your pussy would be like a vinaigrette fucking. Ugh. Mate, I couldn't even imagine it. Like, and you talk about rolling your tits up. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You wouldn't even get fucked in jail, Belle. No shit. You wouldn't even get fucked in jail. You would not even get fucked in jail. You want to fucking start shit and be funny? Think you're funny? I can be fucking funny. And I can be mean too. Um, you know what spins me out? Jim, I could see Jim going to jail and he'd be fucking, he'd be like the fuck. He'd have one in his mouth. He'd have one in each hand, mate. He'd be if anyone from Australia knows what I'm about to say, he'd be getting put on the bath boy. He'd be getting put on the bath boy. He'd be bathing everyone, washing their backs for him, and you know, that's a little clout chasing cunt he is. Well, I'm just trying to get my point across. I'm not happy. You know what I mean? Don't call me out for what I do. Call your own actions out, Jim, because you got a lot of shit actions. So call them out, mate. Like, don't call me out. Ruben Sanchez, good to have you here, mate. Hey, Ruben, you're always welcome here. I've heard a lot of shit talk about you. I don't know you, but I've heard a lot of shit talk about you. But mate, I don't. Yeah, that's water off a duck's back to me. Until I see what you like, yeah. And I've heard from other people you're not a bad dude at all. So, what got me fired up, Hotspot, was when he said to me, people don't like me because I go over LCs, and it's like people don't like me because I go to LCs, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, if people on here think they can control anyone else on here, feel free to try and do it, because you can't. You just can't control other people on here. I can't control LC. It's like LC can't control me. I'll do and say what I fucking like. He does pull me up, like when I'm on his panel, and reminds me, like, hey, you're on my panel. And so that's why I do my own panels like this, so I can say whatever the fuck I like. No one can stop me. No one. This is my fucking channel. No one. No motherfucker will tell me what to do with my channel. No motherfucker. And yeah, you're gonna find out the hard way, fucking Jim. No, fuck, man. Like, I offered you to come here, talk you, and say your piece on why you put Johnny on a PDF file. And Johnny, I wanted you to come here and give your side on it, but it looks like everyone's just too pussy to come here, and that's Jim. Johnny, I know you'd like to come here, but you'd manage to get kicked up the ass by Jim. And I sort of understand what you're doing. I actually see what you're doing, okay, Johnny. You're doing it for the numbers and shit. But man, trust me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, mate. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. It's yeah, I'm starting to see like a lot of people on here, like, and I've like always known it's YouTube. You can't control anyone. You know what I mean? That's why when they say, "Oh, Turpy, what are you going over LC's for?" It's like I don't control LC's panel. That's LC's panel. What happens there happens there. I go there because I like the company there, right? I've talked about it before, and I won't talk on it again because it just doesn't need to be. It's not my place to talk about it. Ask midday, I can have a bourbon. Yeah, I actually thought Jim would turn up. I actually thought he had a bit more of a backbone, but yeah, he must have checked it in. Jim must have sold it at the hock shop or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call Jim the Jellyfish. It's Jim the Jellyfish from now on because he got no backbone. Jim the Jellyfish. Yeah, yeah, that's got a good ring to it. Jim the Jellyfish. Yes. All right, Jim the Jellyfish. So I'm gonna call you from now on, Jim Terry. Jim the Jellyfish Terry. You've got no backbone, mate. You say you do. The only time you've got a bit of backbone is when you got your little simp crew behind you. Like, I wouldn't have given a fuck if I had no viewers. I still would have been making this. Like, but you need a little simp squad to back you up all the time. That's what I've realised about you, Jim. Same as Pork and Sauce, Banshee. Like, they all need like their little crew with them. And that's why I'm not letting anyone up. Like, I was going to do this by myself. And yeah, that's right, Ruben Sanchez. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to see. That's why I'm calling him a jellyfish, because he'll only do it where he can go, Bob, put him down. Bob, get him off panel. Bob. As soon as someone does something he doesn't like on panel, it's like, fucking hell, you little bitch. Jim, you're a little bitch. Can't. Like, fuck. And you said you'd double leg me, bro. If you double leg me, I'd put you straight in the ninja choke and you'd shit yourself, can't. Just being honest. You'd fucking shit yourself. I'd think up a ninja choke or a fucking something on you fucking real quick. I'll never forget the look on Johnny's face when someone wanted the video of Danny. Well, what happened there? Yeah, I don't like how Bob does that. It's like, you can't be. Jim and X are clout. Oh, to be honest, I think Jim's more of a clout chaser than X. Like, I know X does the back, like, behind the scenes shit, but X is a bit of a, I don't know. What I've seen, he seems to be more respectful of what he says and shit, and that's how I put it. So yeah. Yeah, it's just a joke. Oh, yeah, I hope we get to see it when Jim makes him talk to his family. Well, bro, that's what I wanted to talk to Jim and Johnny today about. I wanted to say, well, if this is so fucking true, Jim, why are you on a panel there with him? Oh, that's right, because if it was true, Jim would like to hang around people like that. Hey, Jimmy, Hollywood, Hollyweirdo. But I'm not saying Johnny is, because I don't think Johnny is. I think it's all bullshit. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know, Jim. Like, mate, hey, Ronda, how's it? I've given you the chance to jump up, Jim, and yeah, this is for Jim, everyone. I'll put it in. I'll put it in chat just in case he's been waiting for it. Don't think he has been. He won't jump up. Maybe he might. I don't know. He might have ran to the hock shop and got his backbone out of the hock. I don't know. So we'll soon see. But yeah, Jim, like, yeah, like, stay in your own lane, mate. Like, I've never called you out for anything. Like, because I could have called you out for this ages ago, but I didn't. As soon as you called me out, I'm like, yeah, Buster, yeah. I think, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's more respect. He's a little bit more respectful than Jim, and that's what they play. Good cop, bad cop. Yes. Um, hey, Boris, thank you, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not doing this to like to clout chase either. I'm doing this as a reaction to what they done to me yesterday. Like, they wanted to call me out and try and make me look like a fuckwit. Yeah, they wanted to call me out to be a fuckwit, but it just doesn't sit well with me. It's like, man, it just doesn't sit well with me. It's like, mate, fuck, you were you were playing a good game yesterday, talking up shit, saying about LC, like, why I'm on LCs, I must be a LC simp, basically. That's how you'll put, like, you weren't saying that in those words, but I know you're getting that. And it's like, man, well, you're a simp. Can't you go make your own content? Even on OT, you need other people over there. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. You just can't sit down. Jim, you can't sit down and talk about your life because all you've had is a man. Bro, I'd hate to even look into your past, because I guarantee you, if I knew your real name and everything, brother, and I think this is why a lot of people don't like you over there, because you were a gridiron player, and I know this through other mates that have gone over there for scholarships. The gridiron players get away with murder over there. So even if you had done shit when you were younger, it'd be hard to find out. Very fucking hard. Because I know what you gridiron dudes are fucking treated like over there. So yeah, it must be very hard to fucking find anything on you, I doubt so. Because you must be never got busted for anything. Be only tell, hearsay and shit. Like, oh, Jim, I heard that Jim did this, or guarantee you've never been charged for anything. Yeah, I've looked into him, his gridiron shit, because Jim, right? I've actually known Jim a lot longer than any of you guys. I don't like saying this, but yeah, I remember Jim's voice from fucking back on MMA Junkie. It's a mixed martial arts channel. It's still a channel. Hey, JA. Yeah, it's still a channel to this day, MMA Junkie. And JA will know because JA is a bloody yeah, JA is a bloody what's called an MMA fan as well, and he'd remember MMA Junkie. James Michael Terry. All right. Yeah, he did. He's not lying when he says he played gridiron and shit. But yeah, I don't think he's lying when he. I reckon he's played with his dick a lot too. Because fuck, being a gridiron player, wouldn't you? And being the quarterback, he would have made a lot of. He would have gotten a sack with a lot of women. Mate, he would have got sacked a lot by dudes in the game, but he would have been in the sack with a lot of women too. I dare say, or men. I'm not sure. Whichever way he swings. Being the most popular like gridiron player and shit, it's like yeah. Deadbeat dad. Oh, so he's a dad. Oh, see, I did not know that. I did not know that. See, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse, Jimmy boy. Jimmy Jellyfish Terry. Man, you've got kids. You said Johnny Yarbrough is a kiddie fiddler. You said he touched all his siblings. Not one sibling. You said he touched a few siblings. Not one, a few. And many people have heard it and shit, so don't try and lie. You had people on the phone making out like they were his dad and brother and shit like that. Like, but you've got a kid and then you go over to his channel. That's twisted shit, man. That's twisted. That is twisted. Now I know you're just a clout chasing jellyfish, fucking no backbone pussy. Can't even come over and back yourself up on a panel of a dumb old druggo like Turpy jail fucking head. You know what I mean, mate? You know what I mean? I don't understand why you can't even come over and try and back that. Like you put it on me so hard yesterday. That's why I made this. Come back yourself up, man. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I haven't even started on PZ. PZ was the one that blocked me. PZ, and I know. So PZ likes me, man, or did like me, but now PZ must be a gym simp. PZ, when no motherfucker had your back, when Johnny wasn't even backing you up against Jim, I did. So PZ, fuck you now. Fuck you. Shame on you, mate. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Hey, twin mama. What the? Hey, and twin mama, when I'm making jokes, hey, don't take it hard. I'm just a fuckwit sometimes. I get drunk, make jokes and shit. So please don't ever take that to heart, eh? Like, I'm an ugly Redditor cunt, so who the fuck am I to bag anyone's looks? You know what I mean? Well, I heard he doesn't pay no child support. That's what I found out. Doesn't pay child support. That's a jailable offence. I'm almost certain that in America that's a jailable offence. Yeah. Yeah, PZ was a nice guy. Yeah, no, Rhonda, how's you true? You're telling the truth there. Like, PZ, I didn't mind him at all. Didn't mind him. I didn't even know they were gay. Didn't care if they were gay. Don't care. Like, as long as you're a good person, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, what you do is what you do. I don't care. But timing me out yesterday for freedom of speech, and I know why you done it, because you didn't want Johnny and Jim to go at it on panel. So I'm giving you half of a pass there, PZ. Even though I'm calling you out a bit, I'm giving you sort of a pass there. Yeah, bro, it's just like, mate, you and Johnny really, really need to evaluate yourselves. Is it worth selling your shit down the tube for Jim, Terry? Like, be honest. Like, have a good look at yourself in the mirror. PZ and Johnny, today, right, just before you go to bed, go have a good look in the mirror. Ask yourself, am I doing the right thing having Jim on the panel after he put me on a kitty fiddler? After he said your boyfriend has HIV? It's and everyone's seen it. Like, you cannot deny it. He can't deny it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, where that hate's coming from. Like, for LC, like, LC was your biggest donator. So I sort of understand there was a bit of hate when LC stopped donating, but you created that rift between you and him. So what did you expect that was going to happen? You know what I mean? And then you even brought up about Noel porn bombing him. So you sent Noel over there, because I even said that when it happened. I said, "Oh, Jim would have sent her here," and I'm thinking I'm fucking right. Oh wait, I missed the comment. Better read this. Johnny will not come here without Jim's permission. No way. Yeah, well, that's what I'm starting to think now. I thought Johnny, because I left a comment on Johnny's fucking live yesterday. If you want to go check it out, go check out the comments I left on Johnny's last live. I said, Johnny, look, I was having your back. I wasn't slandering you, Johnny. I was calling Jim out for calling you a kitty fiddler, now being on panel with you. That's what I was saying. And Johnny put a love heart next to it and goes, Terpy, you're always welcome in my channel. So when he goes live next, I will be back there. It's going to be a spicy meatball. I tell you that. Because as soon as I see him over there, man, Oh, you seen them, Steffa? Like, I thought. 1 second, guys. Thought it was my wife, but it wasn't. Yeah, yeah. I left those few messages on there. Yeah, Noel Boobs. Yeah. Well, LC, I actually think that he actually sent her over to your channel. And you know what? He even said that she's half slow. He goes, "Oh, did that girl Noel? That's got a bass or whatever it is. Like I'm trying to think of it. What is it? It's like slight I can't think of the fucking name now. Autism. It's like slight autism. She Asperger's or something she's got. Twin Mama, yes, he sort of did. Like, people have been trying to pry me away from LC, and it's like everyone said to me, like, I should turn my back on LC, like when that shit happened with Shani. Man, I've been a friend with LC almost 3 years. I don't know how other people treat their friends, but when your friend fucks up and does something wrong, that's when you got to back your friend. You pick him up, you dust him off, and you say, mate, got to move forward. It's exactly how LC have been talking about it. And people want to call me out for being there for him. Like, what the fuck? If I just turned my back on LC, like when it happened, I would have been like all the other fucking idiots that just said, oh, fuck LC. People that have been watching him for 4 years, 5 years, turn their back on him. Hey, woohoo. Yeah, like, and man, put a 1 in chat if you think I'm wrong by doing that. You know what I mean? And like, I don't. My opinion is I don't think I am. That's my opinion. Everyone has one. I honestly think being there for LC, if I turn my back on him at that fucking time when everyone was like going, man, I would have been the worst cunt. I believe. I wouldn't have felt right. I wouldn't have felt right if I just said, fuck LC, I'm going this way. I wouldn't have felt right. I wouldn't have felt right. One fuck up, and I was thrown to the side, thrown to the wolves. That means when I fucked up, when I was on, like, years ago, I should never have been let out of jail. You know what I'm saying? He said sorry, and that's all there is. Yeah, that's all. Like, what? There's nothing else the man can do. Take him out to her. Yeah, I'm on the fence about Noelle too. I don't think she's got Asperger's because I've seen her talk normal a few times, and if that it doesn't leave you, like I won't say who, but I've got someone close to me that's got Asperger's, and they never stop acting like that. It doesn't go away. They can't choose to, like, when to activate it and shit. It's there. So I call bullshit on that. She still could have it. She could have like a slight case of. I don't know how a slight case would work, but yeah, I know someone with Asperger's. Very, very close to me. Like, I mean, very fucking close. And yeah, it doesn't change like that, man. It doesn't go in and out. Doesn't leave you. Like, you'll always have those. They're always bubbly and shit, and that's why I sort of believed it at first, because she's bubbly. But then I seen her, like, when she was serious. Yeah, so I yeah. Terpies. Funny. Mate, I will be doing lives every morning now too, guys. Yeah, going forward, starting from next week sometime. I'm still getting used to not smoking cannabis as much, so my appetite's a bit fucked up. Yeah, I'm just gonna be cooking food, like feeds in the morning, like nice food, like healthy food and training, and then having like a coffee with everyone. So yeah, it'll be just like waking up with a coffee with everyone. You know what I mean? And everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Even the haters are welcome to be in chat. There's a few people, haters, I can't let on panel because I just can't trust them. Like, I was gonna put up with it today for Jim, just to get my point across, because I know he could just pawn bomb me at any time. Because that's the type of person he is. Like, when he thinks he's getting beat, Oh, fuck, I'm getting beat. I'm getting beat. Oh. He's like a little kid. And then he's like, and he chucks his little tantrum and porn bombs you. Yeah. Yeah, Coffee with Turpy show. That's what it will be. It'll just be like a call-in show, you know what I mean? And eventually I'll do some pranks and shit on Kick and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't believe Jim hasn't turned up yet. Like I've been like how long I've been live for? 47 minutes. He still hasn't turned up yet, and he's live. Like far out, Jim. I left the messages there on purpose so you could see them, so you knew I was going live. And like what the hell? And Johnny, you gotta tell Jim to take the leash off you. You're not his gimp. Or Johnny, am I mistaken? Because I don't think you're his gimp. I'm just being honest. I don't think you're his gimp. Because only gimps have and dogs. Only gimps and dogs have collars and leashes on them. So if you're Jim Jellyfish Terry's gimp simp, yeah, sweet, you know, keep the leash on. But I don't think you are. Yeah, I suppose he would. Like, well, he hasn't got a girlfriend. Like, he's got kids, but he hasn't got a girlfriend, and he's kept, has he? Just saying. Like, wonder why his women left him. Did they catch him chocolate block up a man? Jim, did you ever get caught chocolate block up a man? Wonder if that's in your past. And CLC, since I stopped smoking so much pot, all my beard and that's going back ginger again. It's turning back from grey. So I swear it's from smoking, eh? Yeah, it's about double standards, and that's all I was trying to get across. Like, basically, I'm being a fuckwit now, and I'll admit when I'm being a fuckwit. I don't like doing this shit, like calling people out. I'm being a fuckwit. I'm clout chasing. But I'm doing it because I feel like I have to. I'm getting called out for shit that's got nothing to do with me. Hasn't got a thing to do with me. There's many other people that go to LCs. None of them get called out. None of them. There's heaps of people that go to LCs, and I've seen on other panels and shit, never get called out. Don't even get nothing said to them. Like when you get to LCs, nothing like that. I'm pretty much the only one. Hey, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty much the only one that gets called out for it. And I don't understand why. It's like, fuck, man. I'm no fucking I'm like no one special or anything. You know what I mean? Like they don't need to try and get rid of me. Yeah, well, now it's starting to. Now that's why That's why I said to Johnny yesterday. I said, "Is this true? Is it really true what Jim's saying? Because if that was me, even if I was gay or whatever, you know what I mean? It wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter what the hell. If someone was put me on a PDF file, I'd want to correct it and prove them wrong at all costs. Johnny is just like, fuck that shit. Like that's why I want to talk to Johnny and Jim. Just them two together. Just them two. Because I don't want any other interactions with anyone else going talking over me like Smell V. Smell V. Oh, fuck me. Smell V. Ugh. The pickled juice. Ugh. Ugh. And she hits on young dudes and that. It's like, man, no young dude wants your pickled juice. If any person went down on you or fucking went to fuck you, Bill, they'd pull out pearls. They'd pull out pearls, cunt. They would have to clear the cobwebs out. and then I'd pull pearls out. You'd actually have fucking pearls. Like, fuck. Maybe that's what Jim's doing. He might want to pry you open, and he might want to pry your clam open to get your pearl. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Jim's go is, but yeah, I think I know what Jim's up to now. He wants to pry your clam open, Bell. Girl pearls. Yeah, I'm just being a fuckwit. I'm just trying to stir them up to see if they'll come over here. I can't believe she's got me blocked, the fucking old prune. Like, me and her used to get on really good. And then one day, and it all started from Johnny Yarbrough. No shit, this all started from Johnny Yarbrough and Pork and Sauce. And Pork and Sauce and Johnny don't even like each other anymore. Pork and Sauce said to Johnny, like, I could see them, they were texting each other and talking on the phone. And they're like, they got their phones and they're looking down on it, at least. And then looking back up. And then they're like typing away again. And then Johnny goes, Turpy, what panel you been on today? And I was like, what? What do you mean? Oh, I just come from Bob's. And he goes, why do you go to Bob? And then he called me up for being on Bob's. All right. Johnny's in with Jim, who's in with Bob now. So when they've called me out originally, all right, it was all about fucking Bob Farrell and Jim. Mainly Jim. Now you're scared fucking shitless, Johnny. Dildo rammed up your butthole. Like, what has Jim got a dildo rammed up your butthole and force feeding you? Like, I need to know. Like, next time you're on panel, Johnny, blink twice if you need help, bro. All right, and we'll try and get you some help from Jim. But mate, fuck, it's getting a bit weird. Like, I'm just saying, like, anyone put me on a kiddie fiddler, I'd want to break their face, not jump on panel with them. Like that'd be the last thing from my mind. Oh yeah, sweet, put me on a pedo, and then I'll just jump on panel with you and act like it's all sweet. Yeah, it's all hunky dory, bro. It's all hunky dory. It's all Eatwa. It's all Eatwa. Water under the bridge, bro. Hey, Chris Strock, what are you up to, mate? Yeah, that was funny that night. Tell me you love me, I'll say. Tell me you love me, I'll say. Right? I don't fucking love you, bitch. Next day, that was it, man. She went off. I went over there. She went off at me. And I was like, what are you fucking on me for? And that's when everything changed. Hey, like, well, hey, Ruben, yeah, I fully respect that, how you said that. That's why I'm going to respond very respectful. Arky called me out on Johnny Yarbrough's panel one day. She goes, Turpy, I can't act like you and me are cool. Or, what did you say? I can't act like me and you are okay. And I said, like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And she goes, you're over on Johnny Yarbrough. No, that's not Johnny's. On Bob's. She goes, and you're over on Bob's with Jim Terry and them. And I'm like, so? Who gives a fuck where I am? It's none of your business. And then I said, actually, wait on. I can fix this. I'll unsub and jump off right now. See you later, Mole. Boom. Because I won't be told. And she already caused shit for me before, once. And then she tried it again. Yeah, and I was just like, nah, fuck that shit. I don't need a clout chasing bitch like that. Sorry, Ruben, but man, she's just a... No, you don't have to leave, Ruben. You don't have to leave, mate. no qualms there. Like, hey, bro, I don't tell anyone where to go or leave. I won't tell you to leave. I won't tell you to go anywhere. Like, I'll say, like I was saying, when Pork and Sauce, like, she had a PDF file and was okay with it. Hey, Roddy. Yeah, like, she was full on okay with it because she thought the guitar players were going to play on her panel. So she turned a blind eye to a PDF file and was saying, oh, where's the proof? Well, the proof was he was on panel. He said it right in front of me and everyone else on panel. Not just that, they go, but he's got no charges. He's got no prior charges as a PDF file. He just hasn't been caught. He has those intentions because he bloody well said it on panel. Like, everyone's seen it. Like, no one can deny what Quinton said. He said it. I want not to repeat it. I've played this. If you go back through my lives, you'll see it. I actually played the clip of it, of where he's saying it. Man, he was a sick individual, and people were trying to back that shit up. Like, no, doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And as I've said many times, the only thing I'll call out is PDF files on here. Everything else is adult shit, and everyone else can deal with their own shit. I deal with my own shit. My family all deals with their own shit. Every other adult has to deal with their own shit. But when it comes to kids, they can't defend themselves. They can't protect themselves. And that's where I will stand up for them. So if I ever see a PDF file, I will call it out. And Johnny, that's why I'm giving you the chance, Johnny. You need to come forward, Johnny, and expose this fuckwit, what he said about you. Because now, you know what, Johnny? A whole heap of people now, Johnny, are going to be thinking, does Jim really have something over you like that? Because why would you have him on panel when he's been calling you a PDF file for the last year? Last year, at least, I know of. Been calling you a kiddie fiddler. If you want me to go through some shit, I could actually get some clips of it. He put you on a kiddie fiddler many times. Many times. I was on panel. And every time I'm on panel, I always record, just in case anyone ever says I lie. So, if you want me to go dig some shit up, I could dig some clips up. If you really want me to, Johnny, because I will fucking put it right out there, eh? Like, because you're okay with him putting you on a PDF file. So that sort of makes it like it's true. In my eye, at the moment, what it's looking like to me, Johnny, is Jim was telling the truth. Because you're bending to his fucking allegations now. You need to tell him, look, Jim, I don't want to have an argument. I don't want to fight Jim. But, man, you need to bring this shit to light and let everyone fucking know that was all bullshit. He won't, though. Johnny, he won't give a fuck about you. He'll be like, no, I can't do that. I can't let people know it's all bullshit. All the content I put out is bullshit. Then no one will want to watch. Because they know all my shit's bullshit. So he ain't going to give you the pass. I'll tell you that now, Johnny. So until that, I've got to basically think there's no actual proof, because I don't believe what he put up. There's no actual proof. But yeah, you need to come. You need to out this shit, Johnny. Johnny, you really should have been the one here. You even commented on like I was doing the live, so you would have checked out I was doing this, Johnny, and you're not here. I know you're watching, Johnny. And it's like, bro, like, you need to sort that shit out. That's how God is to waste it. Yeah. She is. Joe, Wok, thank you very much, eh? Thanks very much, Wok. Actually, I want to say Wok, what's her crazy? Not Wok that we know. What's her crazy? So thank you, watcher. Yeah. I've heard it all. Ruben, I've heard it all. That's what I'm getting at. Like now I'm starting to, because I actually really believe Johnny's not, but I'm starting to have second guesses now. I'm really starting to have second guesses. Like I really am. Like, do I have Johnny wrong? Did you like Johnny? Now is the time you should be jumping on panel. You need to like sort that shit out, man. That's not a good look. Not a good look. Like, imagine if people start. Imagine if there was some real bastard, like worse than Jim, that clipped these things, right? And that live near you, because I know where you are. Like, just say, like, and that's not a threat because I'm in Australia. Imagine if other people in your area, Johnny, like, or someone that was watching goes, "Oh, I know where Johnny is. I'm going to share this on all the social medias in that area, like on Facebook and shit." Bro, that could cause a lot of harm for you, man. Like, you're in America. People have these. Like, people have them here too. But, yeah, it's just... Yeah, I know. Like, that's what I said to Johnny in chat, like in the comment. I said, Johnny, you, like... Well, that's what I was told, Danielle. Well, I like that because you come in here and actually said, you know what I mean? Like, you're backing yourself up. So, yes, thank you for saying that. Ah, okay. If you can get a clip of it and put it up, because I'm pretty sure that LC never seen it either. I'm pretty sure LC just got told that. So if you can get a clip of that, Danielle, that'd be awesome, because then we can sort out another hater that's trying to cause a conflict. It sounds like someone's trying to cause conflict. And because Danielle, I've never had nothing against you. Me and you have never butted heads. So I've got nothing against you. Just Google his name. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to have a Google soon. Because I'm going to do a few more videos after this. Like, Jim, you know everything about me, mate. I'll you know what? I'll get all my charges and put it up. Get all my jail time. Like, everyone knows I've done about 5 years jail. Like, I've said everything I've done. Like, there's nothing. So you know I've been charged. All you got to do is Google my name. Everyone knows my name. I've been doxxed that many fucking times. Check me out. Hey, Stoney. Oh yes, Stoney. Yeah, it's all right for Jim to stalk people and shit and harass people at their workplaces and shit. But once it happens to his dad, ring the police, and thinks he's a gangster, saying, "Oh, pull up." As soon as someone pulls up, bang on the phone to the coppers. Dog. Jim, you're a dog. Like in Australia, we call you a dog. In America, you'd be called a snitch. Yeah, Danielle, I've only just seen a. Okay, Reed. I've only just seen a lot of it lately. Danielle, like I was taking people on here, Danielle, like how I am on here. Like I'm fucking pretty, like 95% of what I do on here is me. I do have to tone some shit down because, you know, I'm not going to put everything out there. But yeah, everything you see of me is pretty much what you get. You know what I mean? Like if you meet me in person, you ask the people that meet me in person, I'm no different. Like this is what you get. So I was taking everyone else on face value like that. And something just come across the last year, I've started to realize, like, yeah, 85% of people on here are nowhere near like me. Like it's all a facade. It's all for content and shit. Yeah, I've only just worked this shit out. Because I'm new to YouTube. Like I've only been on here 3 years. Like been on panels for about 2 years. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only just working this shit out. Wait a sec, I got to shut this door. Move, cats. Walking right there next to me door, fuckers. Fuck off, go next door. Yeah, same as me, Ruben. Like I just took everyone on face value and was like, you know, hoping the best out of people, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, he throws everyone under the bus. Yeah, but you can't throw his dad under the bus. You know what I mean? And his dad owns a business, so yeah, he must have had a silver spoon in his mouth when he was a kid. You know what I mean? And here's another thing I want to bring up. Do people actually think Mark and Jim are brothers? Be honest. Hey, Charlie C. Big ups. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man, I'm on crack, bro. I'm on crack. I'm on crack, man. I'm on your mum's fucking crack, Adam. I'm in your mum's crack, cunt. And it's fucking dirty and stinky. Yeah, Adam, tell your mum to wash her fucking twat. Fucking stinky bitch. I just cracked the bourbon. At midday, what are you talking about, dickhead? Adam Burns. Adam Burns. Slob. Slob. No, I've got an 8-pack. I'm far from a slob. Fucking far from it. Go back to pumping gas? Nah. I used to work in warehouses and be a scaffolder. You know, like when we get the scaffold, we got to pack it in the warehouse and shit. And then when we go building, we fucking erect it. But I hurt my back. I'm only just going back. I'm going back to cleaning, actually. So I can't do scaffolding anymore. Carrying that much weight, it's just not good for my back. I don't have a problem with you, Bob, at all. I said, Bob, hey, I'm leaving this fucking live up, Bob. I said, when I come over to your channel, I'm going to be calling fucking Jim out. I made this live to call Jim out. He wouldn't come over here. He's a fucking pussy. Little pussy boy. He's a track star. He's a runner. All right? Because I've seen you, backstage people, when Jim goes, backstage him, Bob. Backstage him, Bob. Backstage him. Backstage him, Bob. Backstage him, Bob. True or not, Bob? No, I do not have a problem with you whatsoever. I said that you're awesome. You've got your own following. You can do better. That's what I said about you. Go back and have a look, brother. Because Bob will actually like you. So, yeah, you got, and a lot of people don't like that. So, yeah, you got to stop bending to fucking Jim the jellyfish. He calls everyone out, but he'll only call you out like where he can control the narrative. That's why he won't come here, because he can't backstage me when I start calling him out for fake shit, like the fake shit that he's been saying about Johnny Yarbrough. But then he's calling him a Pete. Bob, I'm glad you're here. Bob, what about Jim calling Johnny Yarbrough a PDF file, then being over on his channel all the time? What do you think about that? I want your honest opinion on that, Bob. Jim doesn't want the heat. No, he's Adam, sorry, mate, for going off at first. Yeah, see, thank you, Bob. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. That's all. That says a million words to me. Thank you. Thank you. It's like, yeah, and he was the one that was like saying he had his family on the phone and all this crap. So was that all fake? Is that all BS, bullshit, fake content? Or is Johnny really a PDF file? And this is what I need to know now. Is Jim just a fake jellyfish with no backbone? Oh, does Jim want the link? The link's in chat, mate. Come on, Jim. Let's talk. Oh, let's talk, Jimmy boy. Let's talk, Jimmy boy. But hey, I need Johnny here too. I want Johnny here too. Get in here, Jimmy and Johnny. Come on. Come on. Come on, both of yous up here. Don't one of yous come up here. I want both of yous up here. I called yous both here. Not one of yous. I want both of yous up here. Because once Jim doubles down and says, oh, yeah, that's all true, I'm going to turn straight to you, Johnny, and go, what the fuck, cunt? And if you say it's not true, I'm going to turn around to Jim and say, so you're a fake content creator. So come on, jump up. Please. I really want to see this shit. Please don't attack Bob. Bob is a good dude, man. I like Bob. I do like Bob. And he can do better. I'll say that. Just checking over with you, Bob.
It's me, Turpy.
Hey, Bob.
How are you?
Cheers, mate. Good, mate. Good. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, well, somebody sent me a text and said that they heard my name being mentioned, and I just figured I'd come over.
Was that Jim by any chance?
No, it's not Jim. No.
It would have been Leanne.
Leanne called me. I really don't talk to a lot of people, but nobody runs my channel, and you've seen it from the beginning. I do my own thing.
You don't like it. I know you don't like it when he tells you to backstage people. I know you don't like that.
And no, I don't do what he says. He wanted me to take away Watcher's wrench, and I said, why? Watcher does nothing to me. I like the crazy lady, and I'm not going to do it. I took Crystal Ann's because she put out there she quit YouTube. I'm done, and she left, and I just removed her as a mod. And then what she do? She showed up this week. She came in and says, "Oh, why'd you take my, why'd you take my wrench?" Buster, I don't know what your problem is, but I don't play games, that way. I noticed that Turpy. I noticed that you haven't come over lately and come on panel.
It's I haven't been on YouTube much at all lately. And that's why when I did go over to Johnny's yesterday, and they called me straight out. I was like, God damn. And that's why I haven't been on YouTube, because I just kept on getting called out for something that's not even my shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
and Stoney, why don't you shut the fuck up, Stoney? God,
because yeah, like I've got 3 daughters, man, and if I had any proof of someone being a PDF file, I'd never go back to their channel. I wouldn't have them on my channel, and I might go to someone else's channel just to give them shit on panel and expose them. Other than that, they'd never be on my channel. I'd never been on their channel, and I wouldn't be a friend of it.
And that's why when I go live, I invite anybody that wants to come up, as long as there's no screaming.
And that's why I respect it.
Yeah, I know. And
that's
a lot of people, they come in and they talk shit, but they won't come on the panel and talk out their problem. They'd rather sit in the chat room and hide behind their avatars.
Well, hey, Bob, when Jim called me out, did I come over?
Yeah.
Straight there, wasn't I?
Yeah, and I'm sure he's listening. I'm sure somebody's called him, but I haven't called him tonight.
He's been called. He's been called. He knows.
Oh, I'm sure he does. I was on YouTube watching some of my other friends that have YouTube channels. And Leanne is the one that called me. She said, Bob, they're talking about you. So I said, well, let me go over. I said, I've never had a problem with Turpy. I don't know what, but let me go over.
I had to say it like that, Bob, because I didn't want people to jump to conclusions, because I didn't want to be one-sided. So I said, and I'll tell you exactly what I said. I was saying, if I go over there and Bob backstages me for Jim, I'll be very pissed off. I won't go back.
I try not to remove anybody, but shit, when everybody's screaming out and yelling at once, sometimes I got to drop you down, like I did the other night. I just shut the whole fucking thing down because I couldn't control anybody. And I don't like to do that. It's not fair to everybody in chat, and it's not fair to the people that gave stickers that night. I wasn't able to thank them, but I don't play games. I don't want to be involved in all these little fucking bullshit fights.
Well, that's what, and I hate putting you in this position. If I see if I see Jim over there, I have to come over, Bob, and I'm going to start coming over each live.
And just Teppy, you're welcome anytime. You just want to come on the panel, you're welcome. I don't really keep anybody off the panel.
Thank you, brother. That's I was because I have seen him threaten. I'm going to jump down if you don't backstage him. So I was just worried. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't worry. I have anytime you want to come over. You're more than welcome. So is everybody.
Thank you.
I don't like when people talk shit about me. I mean, all the fucking rumors that were spread about me, none of them were true, folks. You all heard that. That fucking girl from Pompton Lakes that lives in Georgia, she made all that shit up. Not her husband. She did it. I know she did it. But all right, I'm going to drop down and just sit and chat. And thanks for letting me up to talk to you.
Bob, you're always welcome here, man. You're always welcome here. And Bob, I was just I just had to get it across like that. I just how I go at you. I was just I didn't want to be one-sided.
Yep, I'd rather come up and talk to you. And
thank you.
You see our buddy Ort, tell him I said hi.
Big ups, brother. Much respect too, Bob.
Thank you.
And I copped a bit of shit over liking Bob in LC's chat. Like people were bagging me out for liking Bob, and I was like, "No, Bob's a good guy. Like I've never seen Bob do anything really wrong at all. I've seen Jim do wrong things on his panel, but not Bob. So yeah, that's why I've always said I'll stand by Bob, and I like Bob. Look, he jumps up with his face on avatar, but his voice, you know I'm getting it. Jim won't even come up here with his voice. Like, that's how pussy that he is. It's like he's a full jellyfish. It's because, Turpy's not drunk enough. Turpy's not drunk yet. I can't own him yet. The only time any of you fuckers will ever get me is when I'm drunk, when I'm slurring my words and that. Otherwise, I'm actually too sharp for Jim and a few other guys. You know what I mean? Like I'm a silver tongue myself. And I'm straight up. I don't lie. You know what I mean? Like what you see is what you get. So yeah, and I'm only getting fitter and bigger. You wait in another couple of months when wait until I, because I've stopped smoking pot now. Yeah, wait until how big I get. And it's not for clout chasing. I'm just going to do it as to draw a lot of women in, I suppose, because I'm going to start training on. I'm an ugly fucker, but having a good body pays off. I'll show everyone soon, and a lot of guys might get on too. A lot of guys might want to perv on me or something. I don't know. It's not my genre, but if they're viewers, they're viewers. I don't give a shit. That shit I don't give a shit about. PDF files, I do. And that's what everyone was trying to fuck me over on. They're like, oh, but the LC incident, it's like, you made a mistake. I knew you'd find that funny also. He made a mistake. He said sorry. He'd done everything he could to basically fix it, and everyone just shat on him. Some people that were there a lot longer than me just left. It's like, you say that he's been your mate for the last 4 or 5 years? He was never a meter maid moron. I don't know who he's talking to, but he's talking to someone that must have said that. Yeah, whatever. Bob wants you to come back, which, yeah, don't ever hold anything about Jim does against Bob A. Please don't, because Bob is a good guy. He is. He tries to do things for people. You know what I mean? Like, he tries to help families out. He tries to do the right thing. Like, well, other people on here, they're not. You know, they do it for a coin. You know what I'm saying? So they make their intentions might come across as good, but they're not. Just saying that. You know what I mean? Yeah, because yeah, twin mama. Yeah, everyone will always have like little goes at each other. It's YouTube, but like when you go over the mark and you call someone a PDF file, that's going a bit far. You know, because that can actually get you seriously hurt in real life. Like, people don't realize, people are showing their real faces here, right? Like, yeah, of course. All right. Don't put him on there then. Yeah, good. On the floor. Like a mop out. Put him on fucking more shit. All right, girl. Yeah, well, I'm on live in a minute. I'll hop off in about 20 minutes and I'll clean him. Little shit. 1 second, everyone. I'm just going to have to fix this little shit rag up. He stepped in some mud or something. Hey, American honey. 1 second, I got to check again. Where do I need to send the money? Oh, I don't know your bank account. Send it to your nan. How much? 20? We'll do. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to send my daughter some money for an Uber. She's going back to work. She's on a lunch break. Yeah, yeah, but if you believe all the shit that people say on here too, like, yeah, I live off my family and my wife, you know what I mean? But they all get money off me. It's weird. It's really weird. No, I do, Junk. Yeah, Junk. I think Junk's fucking Jim. Is that Junk? Is that you, Jim? That's who I know always wants Graham Knott's info. Is that you, Jim? Yeah, I know you never blocked me, but PZ timed me out. I actually said that yesterday. Yeah, no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Yeah, people said it in chat and shit. And yeah, it wasn't you, Johnny. I said that in that comment too on your thing. Oh, link for Johnny. Why not? So Johnny comes over. Jimmy, jellyfish Jimmy. No backbone Jimmy. That's what I call him. No backbone jellyfish Jimmy. No backbone jellyfish Jimmy. Oh my God. That's definitely not Jimmy, I swear. I just, when he asks about Graham Knott, that's fun me out because every time I see Jimmy, I always asks about Graham Knott. Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to call Jim out. Like, I wanted to really call Jim out on that today. Like, he was calling me out for being on the LC's panel. And it's like, well, you're on someone's panel that you were putting on a PD. Like, and Johnny, I don't believe it for a second. Oh, and what I was saying, I was just trying to irk you so you'd hop up and that. I was being a bastard. He's definitely clout chasing, and I know that. If he's got anything else over you, man, fuck it. Put it out there yourself. People like you, man. You've got a good following. Put it out there yourself. Trust me, you'll get much more respect from everyone if you were to bring, because he'll eventually throw you under the bus anyway. So if I was you, I'd just, if he has anything over you, Bob, Johnny, please bring it out yourself. Don't let him fucking bring it out, bro. Oh, the snow, man. Like, I always wanted to see snow and shit, but when you see it snow, the Canadians in, it's like, oh fuck, fuck that shit, fuck that noise. I don't want to get snowed in like that. I'd hate to get snowed in like that, man. Like, far out. Danielle, someone's trying to get your contact. You should see you would have seen the Buster. Yeah, Jim ain't going to join. Jim's watching and going, oh, fuck. No one's going to be on panel with me to back me. And he can't tell me to backstage myself. So, he can, but it won't happen. Yeah, and he can't block no one in chat that he doesn't like. That's why I like Bob. When Bob took fucking Jim and Mr. X's hey Colette, big ups for joining. He took their mods off him because anyone that said anything about him, boom, hid. So yeah, good shit. Yeah, Jimmy boy, you're a little pussy boy track star. You're a runner. As we know, you're a quarterback, so you're a runner. You can run fast, and yeah, that's what you're doing right now. Oh, I thought that was Godless in chat for a second. I was about to go, what the fuck? Godless stiff mum. How'd you get out of the freezer? Hubbaloo. What? Halla baloo. Oh fuck! I can't even say that. Hey man. Hey Crystal. Yeah, I know that's what I've been worried about. I was worried about it, and if he did, I was just going to shut it down real quick and delete it. Yeah, he ain't coming up. I've got screens I can put up anyway. You know what I mean? To block it, but yeah, I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt because if he actually did that, he would look like the biggest loser. Like they think that's funny. Like, oh, it's going to get deleted and shit. Yeah, it might get deleted, but all I'm going to do is go through, edit it, take the porn bomb out, and I'll repost it. Dickhead. Any Aussies in chat? No, that big Cash, that bikey guy, that Islander bikey. Dickhead. Yeah, fuck. Porn bomb me. All I'm going to do is just go back and edit it and repost it. Like, fuck me. Yeah, there's a watcher of crazy. There's a dude over here called Big Cash. If just Google Big Cash in Australia. He's this real big Islander guy. He's as tall as me, like 6'4", and he's a big guy. He's a big dude. And yeah, he's been shot. Yeah, he's an ex-bikie. And yeah, he gives all the troll shit, and that's what he says. He goes, "Dickhead." Yeah, it's pretty funny. Cheers, Tony. Yeah, 106 people in here now. Fucking that's when you know what, to be honest, when I go live around this time, like 10:30 or 11:30, that's when I get the best audience. The best audience I've ever had was around this time, around 11:30. I went live. I got 156 people, I think. That was a pre-LC stream. Fucking yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, Australia pretty good, man. Like we do have it really good here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fucking Australian dickheads. Many. Man, I only just went, like, I was on the phone to LC the other day, and I'm like walking around, and like if anyone can remember, I'd done that beach stream like my last beach stream, or on my last beach stream. Why I hopped off because I had got back and LC was about to go live, so I ended the live, but LC didn't go live straight away. Well, he rings me LC and I are on the phone together, and I walk into the shop, into the bottle-o, and I go grab my bourbons. And as I'm grabbing my bourbons, I'm talking to LC, and I look down like this, and I can see these two dudes who I know are anti-theft people for in this place. Well, I looked at them. I said to LC, "Oh, fuck, these two cunts just won't stop staring at me, man." I was in a shirt and shorts. There's no way I could steal anything, even if I tried. Like, where the fuck was I going to hide it up my ass? Like, fuck. And I said to LC, "These cunts for real? They're what?" And then when we got at the front, so they watched me the whole time I was in the shop. So they knew I didn't steal. They were watching me the whole time. They did not take their eyes off me. I get out the front. I had a bag in the trolley, which they knew I never put nothing in because I never went near it. And they were watching me the whole time. And I'm like, "You really want to search my bag?" I said, "Okay, sweet." And while LC's on the phone, I start recording. And I'm recording them. They go, and he goes, "What are you doing, mate?" Because they're big roid freaks. They're massive, you know what I mean? Like, shorter than me, but, well, one would have been about 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Yeah, he wasn't much shorter than me. He was a few inches shorter than me. But the other one I was towering over, yeah. But they look like try hard, like new young bikies. And I'm like, what's your problem, cunt? And he goes, "You can't film me." I'm like, "You're in public. You're in fucking public." And he goes, "Well, why are you filming?" And I said, "Because he's want to search my bag." I said, "You just told the security guard to search my bag." And he goes, "No, I didn't." LC would have heard all this because I had him on the phone. I'm going, No. You fucking did, mate. Stop fucking lying, you lying cunt." And he goes, What? And then he called me something. He didn't call me a junkie at first. He called me something else. I forget what he said. I think he might have said a coward. And I said, "A coward? I'm a coward." I said, "Who's the coward?" I said, "Fucking, I'm in your face," because I was right in his face. Like, I'm filming him and I put it right in his face like this. I go, What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, cunt?" And LC's on the phone. I'm going, "What are you going to do about it? Fuck off. You're in public." I said, "If you don't want to be filmed, don't come out. Stay at home. Fuck off." And he's going, and I said, "Mate, fuck off, dickhead." And we walk out the front. They follow me out. And I turned around to him. I said, What? And me and LC are on the phone. And I ended up saying, because I didn't want to say I'm on the phone to a YouTube mate. I said, "I'm on the phone to my boss." I said, "You can't right?" I said, "Fucking treat me like that." And he goes, "You junkie coward." And I said, "What?" I said, "I'm on the phone to my boss, you freak, calling me that." I said, "That's it." And I put LC on speaker for a minute, and LC's going, "What the fuck?" And like, they heard it, and I just muted it, like put it on like speaker again, like thing. So they only heard LC talk for a second, and they're like, "Oh fuck, he's on the phone to a boss. Oh, what the fuck?" And I started laughing to myself. I'm laughing, and I walked across the road, and there's heaps of people across the road that I know, like all the alcoholics and shit. And if they were watching them, I'd understand, because they don't have any money and they do thief. Hey, Fast Eddie, haven't seen you for a while. Big ups, brother. And haven't seen it, like like they are like that. They will steal because they got no money. I've got money. And they said, "Oh, what's going on, Nick?" And I said, "Oh, fucking those fucking two tryhards over there fucking think they were watching me, and then they tried to intimidate me." I said, they couldn't intimidate me because they wanted me to stop filming. I said, "No, make me. And I even said to him, like whispered to him, I don't know if LC heard this, but I said, actually, I shouldn't say that. Oh, in Minecraft, I said I should unalive him. And that's basically what I said. And he goes, What do you say?" And I said, "Yeah, fuckwit." I said, you try hard little bikie." And I said, "What club are you in?" Because they try to look like bikies, you know. And I said, "What bikie club are you in, cunt?" And as soon as I said that, he knew, you know, he knew something was up. And I said, "Yeah, fuck off, you little dickhead. You fucking little steroid user." Because they want steroids. I said, "You call me a fucking junkie, and you're a steroid user." And I even said to his boss, I said, "They call them," because they got the sack. They're not there no more. LC, yeah, they got the fucking sack, brother. They got the sack over it, eh? They fully got the sack over it. Oh, fucking hell. How fucking laugh? What a laugh! They got the sack over it. They tried to get me and shit by talking to the security guards, and when the security guards actually come up to me, I said, "Mate, they're security guards too. They're anti-theft." I said, "They called me a junkie in it." And they go, "What do you mean?" I said, I recorded it." So what do you mean? I said, "I've recorded." I said, "Call the police," because they were basically like carrying on like fuckwits. I said, "Well, call the police then. Call the fucking police." I said, "I want something done about this." I said, "They call me a fucking junkie in front of everyone. Call me a fucking junkie, fucking coward." You know what I mean? I said, "Get the police involved." Because that's all they can do to search me. You know what I mean? Because they wanted to, they were searching me without police being there, and I condoned it. I said, "Yeah," because I wasn't stealing, and I said, "Yeah, search my bag." Yeah, after all the shit, yeah, they end up getting a sack. Yeah, funny little dickheads. Yeah, I've been going in there like every day looking for them, but yeah, they're not in there no more. Because I went into this place. I won't say the place where they worked because I don't want to put that on show for having fuckwits working there. Yeah, I never call women a cunt. It's always a man. It's always either you're a good cunt, you're a fuckwit cunt, or you're just a bad cunt. Yeah. Sorry, Hotspot. Yeah, I've got crude language. I am very rough around the edges. I'm trying to polish that up a bit. Trying to. Trish has been on my case about it. So yeah, if she was in here, she'd be saying, "Tappy, language, Tappy, language." Yeah, but she hasn't been in here, so I've just been running wild. Yeah, don't ever think I'm saying it to women, because yeah, no, you should never disrespect women like that. Yeah, yeah, you shouldn't disrespect women like that. I do sometimes, like if they rub me the wrong way, if they come at me the wrong way and like taking me for granted, hey, Western Mass climber, what are you doing? Western Mass, I'm not going to say anything like bad, but bro, doing hanging around over that, you know where I'm talking about. What are you doing hanging over there, brother? You're from my MMA community and you go over to them. Like, you're from Rigo and that. Like, brother, come on, brother. And g'day, New Year's, Western Mass climber. Woodsy. Yeah, I seen you in the chat the other day and I was like, what's he doing? Yeah, I will. I haven't got my lap yet at the moment. That's why I'm on my phone. I'll DM you. I'll let you know. Like, I've got nothing against the guy personally, but he has. And I'll never say you can't go there. Like, it's up to you. It's just and you'll always be a mod here. You've been a mod. You're one of my first mods, so you always be a mod here. Yeah, it's not a good crowd. They're not nice. They're not nice people. They make you out there be, but it's all a facade on screen. Yeah, I will, brother, for sure. I'm going to Sydney either tonight or tomorrow, so I'll have me lappy back and I'll give you a call. Yeah. No, yeah, I've always respected you, Western Mass. That's why I never said anything. I thought no, you're cool. Yeah. If you don't want to be called a cunt, don't act like one. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. I just don't understand like where all the hatred for me came from. Like, because I haven't been live much, but I've been doing a lot of IRLs in the mornings and shit, like just before lunchtime. So yeah, you would have been missing them. Yeah, but saying that, going in this new year, bro, be doing a lot more MMA content on Kick. I'm gonna send you my Kick link and shit on Insta. Yeah, join over there. We can watch UFC fights and all, bro. I've been watching UFC over there, man. It's fucking hectic. Yeah, they don't say a word, man. I play UFC fights, everything. It's fucking hectic. I can't believe I can actually play UFC fights without getting a strike. It's one of the best things out. 1 second, guys. Yeah, Holly Weirdo. Yeah, that's what he is, man. It's like, wow, like they call everyone out, but they won't jump on panel when they're being called out themselves. Don't know. I guess he's a mouse. He's not a man. He can't be a man. They called me out. All right. Little Jim Jellyfish Terry called me out on Bob Farrell's. I went straight over there. Straight away. Like instantly. As soon as I seen it, I was instantly there going, all right, what have we got to sort out? That's what type of man I am. In real life too, you know what I mean? You call me out in something, I'm going to fucking come straight, like, you know, I'll dive into it straight ahead. You know what I mean? Like I'm not afraid of getting hurt or getting bashed. You got to lose sometimes, you know. Who's offline everywhere? Jim. No, there's no way Jim's up. He was online just before showing the fires. He's online. No, he's just avoiding it, man. He's just avoiding the inevitable. You know, because like now Bob said I'm allowed to go over there and Johnny has. I'll be going both of them places. As soon as I see them live, I'm there. Like I'm gonna come for you, Jim, until you go either admit that it's all horse shit, or you can pull some receipts out. If you pull receipts out, I feel sorry for Johnny, but I got a feeling you got no receipts. It's just a lot of horse shit you've been feeding people for content. Like if you're that hard up for content, man, go for an IRL, walk around. Like, oh, that's right, Jim, you can't walk around, because people want to bash you in the street. That's what I've been told. People rock up on you on all the time, eh? That's what I've been told, Jim. Is this true? So if you're on panel, you could argue the point. But I've been told by a fair few people, man, you're scared to walk around the street. Is this true? Yep. Oh, so he called Johnny's mum. So that really was Johnny's mum, or was that a fake Johnny's mum? Like, because I've seen him do it before, and it wasn't. It was who was it? I think it wasn't X, but it was someone else. I know. I swear it was someone else. Like it was a voice. Yeah, because they started laughing about it and shit. Like, and they sort of admitted it. They didn't fully admit, but they sort of admitted like it wasn't. Yeah, his brother or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like if the family was that dirty, why didn't they charge him? Why didn't they sued him? Because I know for a fact, doesn't matter how long it's been for that type for SA. If you SA'd someone, there's no timeline on it. You can sue them whenever. So if that was true, why hasn't Johnny been sued? Why hasn't Johnny been charged? Like, let's be real. Let's be real about this shit. If Johnny actually done that, yeah, no, yeah, Danielle, it was a real woman. I don't think it was his mum though, because they done it with his brother and shit. And then it ended up being it wasn't his brother. It was just a. Yeah, that's right. Like, yeah, like so, like Johnny's Wyatt super narcissist brother, by the way. Is that you, Johnny? And who's Junk? He knows. He knows. He knows a bit about this shit. Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, that's what I'm. Yeah, Danielle, I actually watched that lot. I know what one you're talking about. Yes, that's the one I'm. And one day he starts laughing, and he goes, "I've got Johnny's brother or whatever on." Yeah, and they start laughing. Yeah, basically exposed himself as being a shit talker. That's what it's coming across to me. It just seems like Jim Jellyfish Terry is just a shit talking fake content creator that's got no content of his own. He's run out of hilarious content, funny content, jokes, whatever you want to say. And now he's just going after people for fucking shit. Because I wouldn't care what money. Like, it wouldn't matter if I was going to get $100,000. I would not go on someone's panel if I knew they were a PDF file. That's why I can't believe. Like, if it was true, and it is true, Jim's worse than Johnny. But I know I'm pretty sure it's not true. What I've looked into, I'm pretty sure it's not true. Yeah, that's right. Everyone has had something to do with Jim. When he's done with them, he drags them through the mud. That's why I don't know why Bell, Smelly V Snatch, is going along with it. It's like, what are you doing, Smell V? Like, you're a cucumber pickle creator, and now you want to hang around people that have run you down to the lowest and said all this shit about you. They doxed her. They fucking doxed her. She blocked me, right? I won't say who done it, but someone put her address in chat, right, in my chat. At the time, every person was a moderator. So it didn't matter if I hit it, everyone could still see it. And she had to go at me like, oh, you can be doxed in your chat. And it's like, no, what could I do? Hide it? Everyone could still fucking see it. You fucking simp. Like, I'm only new on YouTube, and I knew I couldn't hide it. Once I knew I had all mods, I was like, fuck, can't hide that. Because I was going to hide it. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I don't really, in all honesty, I don't really agree with that. I mean, cause she's a woman, you know what I mean? Like, if it was a man, kick along with it. I mean, because men can fucking defend themselves, but yeah, women, not so much. Especially her. She's got a Danielle. Oh fuck, that's funny as. Prove she's a woman. I'll say you mad cat. Prove she's a woman. Well, I didn't even say who done it, LC. Fuck you. Yeah, fucking yeah, bleach will not clean that pickle smell. No way. Like, man, she only has to stick a normal cucumber in it, and it comes out as a pickle. Like a second later. Like that's fucking high level vinaigrette. Man, she could bottle that vinaigrette and sell it in Saudi Arabia. Like dead set. He'll say you funny cunt. Yeah. Oh fuck. Hey, Jimmy boy, the hourglass is almost up, mate. Well, it's a 2 hour glass. It's almost up, bro. I'm about to end the stream. You're gonna be known and forever known by me as Jellyfish Jimmy. Jellyfish Jimmy. And people will say, "Oh, that sounds like a mob name." Nah, that's a snitch's name. Jellyfish Jimmy. Because when people grab him, he just starts yapping because he's got no backbone. And that's what I mean by jellyfish. He's got no backbone. He can't stand up by himself. You know what I mean? That dude cannot stand up by himself. Like, he tried to stand up, he just fall back down. He's a flop. And when I say flop, it means, how can I put it nice? Because I know I've got women shit. Fuck, there's no real nice way of putting this. He's a soft cock. Right? He's a soft cock. A soft cock. A fucking flop. That's what you are, Jim. You're a fucking flop. Even if you had the hottest woman in front of you, you'd still be soft cock Jimmy. You got no backbone. So you don't have a woman. You can't pleasure one. If you could pleasure a woman, you'd have one. It's just facts, you know what I mean? And if you knew how to treat one, you'd still have one. I'm starting to think LC that he's a little bit scared of me. Because there's nothing he can bring up on me. Like, what's he going to say? Oh, Turpy's a fucking ex-criminal. Turpy's an ex-jailbird. Turpy's an ex-drugger. Yeah? I'm the one that brought all that out to everyone's attention. Not you, Jimmy boy. Yeah, no, Ruben, that's one thing I actually got wrong at first. You know what I mean? I should never have went after people like on Pork and Sauce's channel. Because you can't control what other people do on their channels. But she can. That's why I always hold a grudge against her. She had a PDF file on there and knew he was. And the people that were trying to protect him in the channel, like saying, oh, he's got no charges, I'll always hold it against them too. Other people that never said a shit about it, it's got nothing to do with them. Like you, yeah. I'll never hold nothing against you, bro. Good night, Ruben. Have a good night, Ruben Sanchez. I'll go right through to, is it 1:30? Fuck me. We've hit the 2 hour mark now. Yeah, that's a spin out, man. Like I can't believe Jim couldn't come in here. Like even Johnny Yarborough come in here. Johnny's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like Bob. Bob has got more face than Jim ever will, and more backbone than Jim ever will. Jim, all I've got to say is Bob would slap the shit out of you in a fight, I reckon. Because if someone come in front of you, all the tough talk I've heard you say, now I know, and I'm almost certain the only times you've ever hit anyone is when you had your football team behind you. Because I know what footy people are like. I've got a lot of footy mates. That's the only time footy cunts are usually tough, unless they're a tough cunt. Because usually they've got the team with them and they're like, yeah. That reminds me of you, Jimmy. Because, yeah, you always need a team around you. You know what I mean? Like, got no team, you won't come over, will you? Yeah, I'm about to get off. Now, football over here, what we call footy is rugby league. It's a real man's sport. Oh, actually, there's a few people that in Australia that still don't watch sport. But yeah, rugby league's a real man's sport. That and MMA, fighting, Muay Thai, karate, boxing. But if I get down there tonight, I'll send you a message for sure. Western Mass, 100%. If you got my phone number, give me a call. I'm not sure if I've got a new number since I sent you my number. I think I might have a new number. Yeah. So once I get my laptop, I'll send you my new number and shit. But I've never got nothing against you, Western Mass. You know that, man. Like you're one of the OGs of my channel, and you always will be. Yeah, IG only. Okay. Yeah, you always will be my one of the OGs in my chat. Okay. I'm just saying that. You know how to call over here? Okay. Well, you know what? I got a call from America not so long ago. I don't know who it was, I don't know who the fuck it was. I got an American call and I was like, what the fuck? But I missed it. But I knew it was American. Like I knew, like from the number. I was like, get fuck. And it was when all the shit went down. So someone from America was, and I know it was just after I put my number backstage one night to hand to someone, and always Western Mass. You're always one of my OGs, brother. You know that. Yeah. In saying that, I guess I'll see you a bit later on another live or another panel. But if not, if you want to join, I'll be doing another one tomorrow because I'm going to call out Jimmy Boy till he comes over. So I'm going to be making another one of these very soon. I'll schedule it again. I'm going to keep on ranting on this shit until Jimmy Jellyfish Terry comes and backs himself. And Jim, don't take this as a in Australia, New South Wales, that's where I am. I've got special people here too. I've got very special people here. But I've got things that sort my own shit out, you know what I mean? I've had a lot of dramas in my house, don't you worry. LC knows what I'm talking about. Put it this way, I handle my business. I've had 60 people come to my house. 60 people. With axes, knives, guns. And I'm the cunt that runs at them. So, yeah. I've got that all on footage. I've shown it. Shown it before. Like, you come to my house, you want to have 100 deep. You want to have a fucking 100 deep. Cronulla beach area. Well, that's where I'm from. Well, you're talking about the Bra Boys. I grew up with them. I was in jail with him too. Yeah, no, he didn't. I'm from Cronulla. It's yes, Cronulla. Cronulla. But yeah, so just put Sutherland. If you're going to put Cronulla, just put Sutherland. Because Sutherland Shire is like the main area. That's where I am. It's family. Are we related to it? Oh, fuck. I don't know. Well, my last name's Hall and Geary. I've got a few last names, but yeah, they're two of my last names, Hall and Geary. Everyone knows my last name, so I'm not afraid to throw it out there, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've had a few like little people like Johan dox my name in chat many times. Trying to think who else was doxing my name. So then people were doxing my name in certain chats, right? And people weren't saying shit about it, but as soon as they get doxed in the same chat, they were like, ah. It's like, fucking grow a pair, cunt. Grow a pair. If you haven't done nothing wrong, like, if I had done something wrong, I'd be scared to put my address out. I've told everyone where I am. I'm in the smallest part of Newcastle, Carrington, smallest part. I tell people, rock up. People want to rock up here because they know what's next door to me and shit. I mean, there's like a cubby house next to me, but a big boy's cubby house. The big boy's cubby house that people ride. You know what I mean? There's one of them cubby houses right next to me. And that's why people are worried like they'll get involved or something. They won't get involved. They never have before. Yeah, I'm gonna do a story on a few of my mates from out that way soon. One of my mates only just done he's been doing heaps of YouTube shit because he's out of jail and shit now. He was one of the kingpins, like drug kingpins from out that way. Another guy, like this guy was like my little brother. You can check this guy out. I don't mind putting his name out there because he's been busted for all this shit. Scott Allen May. Guys, just go search his name up. This is one of my mates. Well, one of my old mates from Balmain because I'm from Balmain. Just Google that name, then Google this name. Google them two names together, and you'll and that's where I come from, Balmain, and like they were a couple of years younger than me. Scotty was like a little brother to me. Yeah, but just Google them names. I've been out of the scene for a long time. I mean a long time. And when I say a long time, I mean a fucking long time. Like over 20 years. But they're family to me, man. Like they're family. Yeah? When you search up Scott Allen May, you're going to see that he's worth 250 million. That's what his drug empire is worth. I never had nothing to do with him in that time. I didn't even know. Didn't even know that he got up to that big, to be honest. Yeah, I seen it on the news. And Ryan Burns, he just got out of jail. Yeah, Bob will let me up. Hey, Snooks. Yeah, fucking Ryan Burns, he just got out. That Ryan Burns hitman. just got out after doing 20 years. He done a video with Nathan Patterson, mate of mine, on YouTube. If you look up Nathan Patterson, he's like an ex-criminal that has turned his life around. He's an artist now, pretty big artist too. That shows people do turn their lives around. Yeah. A lot of people, when he done the video, that Ryan Burns, they said he was on ice. He must have been on meth or something. And I was the first one to comment. I was like, nah, man. Ryan's been like that since he was a little kid. I remember Ryan, he was like a jumping bean, man. He'd never shut up, and he just didn't stop, man. Yeah. Poor kid. Yeah, he's a good kid, no, he is. I'm glad he's out. Imagine doing 20 years for someone, is that what happened with him? He got told to shoot someone. So he killed someone for that Scott Allen May in chat. And yeah, when he done 20 years, Scotty got off it. So crime doesn't pay, man. Go to work, do the right thing, because crime doesn't pay, man. There's big and bad, evil people out there that will take whatever you got. Especially when you go to jail, man, they'll make you sign. If you just say you've worked all your life and then you've just done one thing to go to jail, some people get their houses, cars, everything made to sign over, like when they go in there. I've dropped it 1,000 times. I'm fucking about to hop off. Fucking hell, Jimmy boy. But Johnny, you're going to come up too, Johnny. I want you up too. Johnny, you're here, so no reason you can't jump up too. Both of yous. Come on. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. So I say though, Jimmy, if Johnny don't jump up, there's no reason for me to let you up, because you can just deny everything and then he can deny it later. I need you both up at the same time. If we want to be real about this shit, I need you both up here. That's why I said both your names. Just twiddling my thumbs at the moment. Wondering if it's actually going to happen. I want Jimmy boy to explain how going under someone's panel, he says he's a PDF file, is okay. And then I want Johnny to say why he thinks it's okay to let Jimmy up on his panel when he put him on that. That's why I want both of you up there. It happened on your channel, Johnny. That's why I'm calling you out. I know it wasn't you, Johnny. I know it was your other half. But PZ should have had my back. I had PZ's back, Johnny, when no cunt had his back. No one. And PZ knows that. All right, there's Johnny TV.
Hey, man, how you doing, Turpy?
Good, brother, good. How you doing?
Yeah, why do you have a problem with me, bro? Why do you have a problem with me?
I don't have a problem with you.
Well,
at all.
In your title, it says, oh, hold on. Let me turn this off real quick. In your title, it says something about Johnny, let's talk Jim Terry, let's go. What have I done?
Yeah, well, listen to the title. Johnny, let's talk. That's me and you, right? Then it says Jim, let's go. Because because I already know the truth, brother. Right? I already know the go. So I know when Jim come up here, he's got no facts on you of being a kitty fiddler. So why was he ever saying that shit? Then he goes over your panel and thinks it's okay to be on your panel. You know what I mean? But he wants to call me out for Me going over LCs? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's between you and him, dude. I don't have no problem with you at all. You know what I mean? But you know, you're I don't know. I mean, you want me to come on your panel, so I came up on your panel. What is it that you want to tell me?
No, because he's going to try and say it's true, right?
Right.
You know this.
Yeah, it's not true. So you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna here. This is what everybody wants to know. This is what everybody wants to know. This is what everybody wants to know. When is Johnny going to call his family? When is Johnny going to call his family? I'm going to call him.
Shouldn't call him.
I am going to call him.
Why?
Why?
Bad shit.
Why? Because everybody wants to know the truth. Everybody wants to know the truth. Everybody
Bro,
wants to know
you know the truth. Johnny, you know the truth. I know the truth because there'd be charges there and you'd have other shit on you. All right? You fucking know. I know. Yeah. Anyone with a brain knows shit. And you know that, mate. That's why I had your back and PZ's back from the get-go. That's why I was pissed off yesterday.
I'm going to call my family, you know, because that's what everybody wants. You know, whatever this is about Jim and Jim.
Johnny, I'm sorry that I had to involve you. I'm really sorry I had to involve you in it, and I do honestly mean that. Hey, I'm kicking myself even involving you, but it's he involved me by saying, "Oh, why do you go over LCs?" And I was like, "Oh, I can spin the narrative here." You know what I mean? Like that's what I was getting at. He's trying to call me out for being on someone's panel. Well, okay, let's spin the narrative. Wow. That's where I'm coming from. I've got nothing against you, Johnny. You know that.
All right, bro.
You fucking know that, Johnny, because I had your back when he didn't.
I know.
When Jim Terry was saying all that shit, I had your fucking back.
It ain't Jim. You know, somebody. But here's the deal. Somebody told Jim Terry that to tell me about it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Somebody told. See, I got a lot of hatred in my family. There's a lot of hatred in my family that's against me. So people are going to say what they want to say against me. Okay, people are going to say this is like if somebody doesn't like you, they're going to say things that about you that are not true. Right?
Yep. 100%.
Right, so yes. Jim Terry is only relaying a message because he got told this. You know what I mean? My uncle told Jim Terry that I was doing that back in my time. But I never did. I never did because there's no charges against me on it.
That's right.
And I'm not, and I don't play that way. I don't like those people.
Yeah, and bro, I'll just say, all my mates that don't, and please don't take offense to this, all my mates that are gay and not like that, they'd never look at anything like that. All right, they're into men. That's it. All right.
Right.
So that's why I know, and pretty sure that you're a fucking good guy because I have checked your name up too. Because I had to be sure, you know what I mean? I checked your name up, and there was no charges there. I'm like, and that's why I had your back.
Right.
That's why I said to PZ. I always said to PZ, I'm backing Johnny. I'm backing Johnny. I'm backing Johnny.
Right. Well, hey, Bubba, I have to go. I got a show coming. I'm doing a show. I'm coming on at 7:00, so I got to get ready for my show.
All right, I'll come over.
Thank you, Charlie.
No, anytime. Anytime, brother. Anytime.
All right, buddy.
See you, buddy. Oh, I don't care who has my back. You know, I've got my own back. You know what I mean? I always pat myself in the back. I don't need anyone to have my back. I grew up in a boxing gym, you know what I mean? I've done boxing all my fucking life. So I can sort of scrap. I'm not the best scrapper, but I can scrap pretty good. I can take a good hit. And I'm into other things as well, you know what I mean? So it's not just going to be me you're going to be worried about. That's why I don't care about anyone not having my back. I don't ring up anyone. As that day when the 60 people came here for my family, my wife's family members said, "Oh, let's meet over at Turpey's." That's why they met here, because they knew that I'd come out and I'd sort the shit. You know what I mean? Facts. I've got footage of it, man, where the cunts all jump out with axes, knives, and these dudes only just killed a dude on Beaumont Street a few weeks back. They're in jail for now. Like, that's it, in jail now for murdering this little kid on Beaumont Street. And these are the guys I ran straight at, because, like, it's my family. When they jumped out of the car with knives and shit, I knew I can handle myself, so I ran straight to them and I said, "Hey, pull up. Put the knives and axes back in the car. You can fight one-on-one. I'll make sure it's one-on-one." And then I've got more footage of me where I'm holding all the crowd back and shit. Like, these are facts. I don't talk shit. I don't need to talk about my ass. Like, you should be able to see the scars on my head, how many fucking times I've been in blues and shit. You know what I mean? I've been in a few blues, eh? Lost a few too. Yeah. I don't know, Robbie. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Yeah. It's like, that's why I was asking Johnny like that. And I really want Jim to be up there, but I know Jim will just attack Johnny. So yeah, that's why I feel bad for even calling Johnny out. Yeah, I feel bad, but because I think Johnny's he's just collateral damage. Yeah, I'll try and work around everyone's lives. Trust me, when I start doing my lives in the mornings, because I don't like stepping on anyone's toes. So Twin Mama, Bob, Johnny, I'll try and organise my shit around you guys, and I mean that. I think it's just etiquette. It's just what I've been taught through martial arts and from my father. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give respect to earn respect. So I will do the right thing, and I'll make sure I go on different time steers. You know what I mean? I always try and make sure of that. Yeah, it's just it is what it is. In honesty, man, I wouldn't want anyone touching going in my kids. Like, my daughters, man, very hard to get close to. Like, very hard to get close to my daughters. You got to come and meet me first, and yeah. Because you got to think, one of my daughters, like, my oldest two daughters, they're both. One of them's a model. The other one could be a model. She's even prettier. The one that works as what is she? A pro bono. She's like an assistant lawyer. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Like, absolutely top dead gorgeous. Both my daughter, all three of my daughters are. One's only 10. They all look like each other as well. So they're all going to be really pretty. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's very hard for me to trust people around my daughters. Yeah, that's why I always make sure, like, when I meet the newcomers of the girls, like, I always want to make sure they know, like, who I am, you know, so they know if anything happens, you know what I mean, there's going to be repercussions. Jim will be over at Johnny's. You watch. That's why I'm going to shut this down in a minute, and we'll go watch the show. We'll see. We'll see what gets spoke about today. We'll see if Turpey's the main subject. I'm clout chasing. Fuck it. I'm going to do what everyone else does and get clout. So that's how everyone else is getting the views. Let's do it. No, I'm just joking. I wouldn't have done it unless. Anytime, Stoney, mate. You're always welcome here too, mate. Yeah, but I will be doing morning lives. It'll be just coffee and just a chat like this. But I will be doing panels. You know what I mean? So it'll be just like a morning panel, coffee. So it won't be any outrageous things happening on here. Like, yeah. All right, man. Peace out, everyone. Cheers for joining. If you can, hit the thumb up on the way out, bro, or double tap if you're on a phone. Thanks, everyone. I really mean that, Bob, Johnny, thanks for joining the panel. Jim, you're a jellyfish. Everyone knows now you're a jellyfish. No backbone. You sold it. We all know you needed rent money, so you sold your backbone. Now we all know. That's facts. All right. I'll see you all a bit later. Catch us, guys. Love you all. Be good. And do something nice for someone, man. Someone that you know, like your neighbor, family, wife. Just do something nice for someone. Good karma is very good, and karma is very real. Peace out.